Right now at 6 o'clock, Dallas police executing search warrants across the city as part of a widening clergy sex abuse investigation.
Detectives are investigating at least 5 additional allegations of child abuse against other suspects.
We recognize that throughout our collaboration with police, there are some who are not satisfied and want to look for themselves.
The raids took the diocese by surprise. Church officials say they've been cooperating with authorities for months.
Those search warrants were executed at several locations today. That does include the Catholic Diocese of Dallas headquarters. We have team coverage tonight with Robbie Owens, also J.D. Miles. We're going to start with Robbie over at Dallas Police Headquarters. Robbie?
Well, Doug, the 5 priests named in today's search warrant were all publicly accused months ago. And yet police officials here clearly don't believe that the diocese has told them all they know. So as you said, armed with search warrants, officers fanned out across the city, going to 3 locations today connected to the Catholic Diocese. It's Oak Lawn area headquarters, a storage facility on West Ledbetter, and St. Cecilia Catholic Church. Its longtime pastor, Edmundo Paredes, vanished after being accused of molesting teenage boys and stealing money from the church. An arrest warrant was issued for him in January. Police now tell us that publicity surrounding that case led other victims to come forward.
In furtherance of these investigations today, we obtained and executed multiple search warrants to collect any data or documentation of previous reports or records of abuse that may be held by the Dallas Catholic Diocese. The Dallas Police Department is working to complete a thorough investigation into each allegation, independent of any other entity, to ensure that each victim has a voice within the legal system.
The police officials here today wouldn't give us a time frame on when they believe these new allegations initially occurred, and yet they are still asking other potential victims to come forward. This all, of course, potentially ushering in another difficult chapter for the local Catholic Church. My colleague J.D. Miles is live outside the Holy Trinity Catholic Church, where, J.D., I understand earlier today Bishop Burns called this police raid unnecessary.
He did, Robbie, and even here at the end of the workday, some 10 hours later, Dallas police are still here blocking entrances and exits inside the Diocese of Dallas, seizing records. Appearance-wise, it's not a good look for the Catholic Church. The Bishop, Edward Burns, knows that, but he insists the Diocese of Dallas has done nothing to deserve this.
Go ahead, search. If you really think that there's something more, then look. And if you want to look at it closer, then take it.
A defiant Bishop Edward Burns defended the Diocese of Dallas, saying his pastoral office has given Dallas police access to 2,400 files on 31 of priests accused of abuse since 1950. The list was commissioned by the bishop last year in an effort to clean out and expose any and all bad priests. The list of 31, many of them dead, was released in January. Dallas police did not believe the diocese was forthcoming enough, resulting in today's raid. The bishop says he is, quote, not denied anything to anyone.
The diocese has been cooperating with the ongoing investigation of these priests, even before the list was made public, and has given police the personnel files for all the priests.
At this point, we don't know what police have removed from the office. There's a truck behind me that's ready to carry away boxes of evidence, but we haven't seen anything loaded inside at this point. The bishop says the police search warrant is full of misstatements, inaccuracies. They plan to address that with Dallas police. He also says his office is determined to be transparent, despite what you see here. Live in Dallas, J.D. Miles, CBS 11 News.
J.D., thank you. Survivors of sexual abuse say police taking these allegations seriously makes them feel validated. Monica Baez's abuse started as a toddler. While her case is not directly linked to this latest investigation, her perpetrator was named on a list of accused priests in Texas earlier this year.
What they tried to do or couldn't do as children or young adults or vulnerable adults or even teenagers, that finally someone's listening. I know there's survivors out there, and I just want them to know, just keep fighting to live and don't let them win. Don't let that perpetrator take your life over.
And if you have information on any case involving child abuse, contact the Dallas Police Child Exploitation Squad at 214-671-4211. And stay with CBS 11 on air and online as this story continues to develop. For all the newest information, you can head to our website, cbsdfw.com.